Chairman Rogers, I mean, there are differing accounts as to what led to your exit from the transition team. There's some who are saying it was your choice. Others are saying you were forced out. Can you explain what happened?
The timing was probably right. If they wanted to make a change, they clearly wanted to make a change in this regard. And so it came down that it was time they wanted to go in a different direction. It was easy for me to hand it off to Mike Pence in his capable hands coming in. So I think that was kind of a combination. I think there is some confusion going on about a chain of command coming out of New York. Hopefully they'll get that settled pretty soon. I think they're going to need to do it because as this clock ticks, all of these decisions become more important, and you have to make them sooner with a little more authority and a little more forward thinking to make sure that they don't bump into anything in the future. I think they're going to get there, and I'm an optimist about that.
When you talk about confusion coming out of New York, what do you mean? I mean, is it difference of kind of vision? There's obviously, the Steve Bannon kind of wing, I guess you could say. There's Reince Priebus as chief of staff. I mean, there's can you define the sort of the various arms here or kind of perspectives?
Well, I mean, I'm an old school guy, Anderson. I think, your chief of staff has to be the one, or whatever title you want to give them, needs to be the one making decisions. They need to be held accountable for those decisions, but you need someone that can clearly make a decision. If you make those decisions by a committee, I don't care how small it is, it just adds to the difficulty. And I think they're going to get through this. Again, remember, this is all kind of new. There's a lot of folks that don't have any experience in what this might look like, and that's no fault of theirs. Matter of fact, in many ways, it's a plus coming into Washington, D.C. But that's what the problem is. There's a little bit of a vacuum in clear chains of command. That will get fixed. I think this is just growing pains. I think people are saying it's in turmoil and collapsing. I don't believe any of that. I do believe that they just have to fix this chain of command, who's making the decisions, and make the decisions on behalf of the president-elect, and nothing more than that.